Hello everybody, welcome back to another Alvia's telescope. If you are new to what Alvia's telescope is all about, in these videos we do a little starseed reading for whatever time frame. These are really kind of timeless and you can come back anytime you want, and these have to do with different energies that are coming here to assist our starseed path. So this is more like a multidimensional reading, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with certain time periods, though sometimes they may come in the same times as, for example, I might do one for a new moon sometimes, or a full moon or something like that. But today there wasn't really any sort of astrological transit or any time frame. This was just coming in. I just got this real urge from my higher levels to come here and do this today and talk about these three cards that we just pulled. Okay, so what we have is the Temperance. This means merging and healing. And then we have the Star card. So of course we're looking at the stars, and something to keep in mind with this is it also has to do with healing. And then we have the Three of Pods, which is the Three of Cups in this tarot deck. And that has to do with different groups, different social dynamics, as well as joy, celebration. Okay, so what I'm already seeing in these three cards is there are a lot of connections that are coming to us as starseeds. There's also a lot of collective healing going on, and the type of healing that we are talking about this time around in this sort of download that is coming through is more like uplifting healing. This is a type of healing that brings us to another level of our paths. I'm kind of almost seeing like a lot of us are just ascending. And personally, I have been having a bit of an Ascension flu recently, so this kind of explains it a lot. It's a very positive shift. It's based on very positive energetic shifts that are coming through here. And I do see a lot of us starseeds stepping up and coming to a new way of merging with the higher levels and merging with also those soul fractals that may be in other people. So this might have to do with, of course, like soul groups coming together as well. But what I more so see this as is finding those souls that can also join you on your current path for whatever reason they are joining you. In this case, it's more so for very joyful and celebratory reasons, very positive reasons, and there may even be a lot of experiences where we find our dreams coming through at a lot more ease. And I'm saying this because there's power in a group, and that's what's being shown to us on a very big level. So I would say, as a piece of advice, just make sure that your intentions are pure, as well as that you are using this energy for positive outcomes and for the best outcomes, to really utilize this joyful energy in a way that allows you to flow with these energies, if that makes sense. Because we don't necessarily, we do not want to co-create more trauma or something like that. We want to co-create something that is of benefit of humanity on a larger scale. And we want to use this to co-create things that are useful and helpful and also uplifting to many other people. And we have to also understand our role in lifting up the consciousness of the planet as well. how our role and how our unique individual actions are contributing to that. So we want to also, of course, take our own healing seriously, but also our own social connections, because with the Three of Pots or the Three of Cups, this will bring attention to the ways we are connecting with other people. So I do see, because there is that social healing aspect here, it does kind of show a way in which some of these older dynamics are just dissolving, because the sort of ascended way of connection and the sort of ascended way of merging and connecting with other human beings, other souls having a human experience, this new way is replacing the old way. That's what it feels like to me. If at the time when you are receiving this transmission, this energetic transmission, you are feeling low, if you're feeling pessimistic, if you're feeling down, or if you're feeling disconnected, I may assure you that by receiving the energy transmission of this video, you will allow these more hopeful and positive and healing energies to go to work for you, and there will not be that much loneliness anymore, because we are unifying with those that are also on the same path or similar path, something that's compatible, something that's supporting. And I do in fact see a lot of support and a lot of mutual support, as well as transmutation. Let's talk about alchemy, the transmutation. Let's talk about that for a second. So what's going on with that is those lower emotional constructs. That's what I'm seeing happening to a lot of people, and this even has come up very recently in some readings. These lower constructs, lower emotional constructs, are being transmuted in a positive way, where these experiences are now able to, first of all, they're going to dissolve, but when we transmute these things, we are making sure that the end result and the next thing that comes after these experiences is something better, it's something more beneficial. And this is something that I've been wanting to kind of explore a little bit more, maybe make a video on this channel about how to transmute these lower energies. Say, for example, if we have these lower emotional experiences, how can we transmute those into a better experience or a better outcome, a better way of life or something like that. And I can see that being a lot more accessible to a lot more people, and it will be very helpful for those of us who are starseeds and who are on the starseed path, because I know a lot of us are quite sensitive. So therefore it will be a lot easier for us to move on with the human life, of course, not just human life, but the human experience, I guess, so that we can take more advantage of our own multidimensional spectrum and our own multidimensional skills. Speaking is very, very, very hard when this information kind of comes in so fast, and when I kind of get this like a call, like higher levels be like, get to work, it's time to work. You know, that's what it's like sometimes. But yeah, the sort of emotional, and I would say this could even be on a belief level. We might find ourselves kind of transmuting beliefs, and then we of course come up with gold, because in the end of alchemy we create gold, and a gold doesn't have to be like a symbol of money or wealth or anything like that, but it can be something like a beautiful piece of art, or a new friendship, or wisdom, you know. It can be something like that. And in that whole process, we break down the old. The old has to break down first, the shadow has to break down first, and then emerges the light, and we find ourselves technically in a brand new world, but we knew what it took to get there, and that's one of the other important parts as well. Angelic healing. That's one thing that just came through. A lot of us are connected to extraterrestrials, but I wanted to also talk about the angels a little bit, because the angelic energy is actually sometimes pretty close to extraterrestrial energy. And the angelic energy, some people describe it as almost like it doesn't feel that human, and that might be why. But I also am aware that some angelic energy, sometimes the angelic energy can really, like, people can mistake angels for aliens or aliens for angels, and that's how I would say this is relevant to this reading as well. I find that the angelic healing is going to provide a lot of peaceful activations for a lot of us, and it's going to allow for a lot of us to grow into a way of being that is more natural to us. So we might want to work with, say, angelic energies rather than something else that we may have been working with. How would I even phrase this? I think this is just a reminder that the angels are there to assist us. Like, really, they are there for that. Like, they're there for help, and they are also a part of us. I also feel like a lot of the times we forget that a lot of us actually have angelic selves and an angelic lineage. Maybe not all of us, but a lot of us do. And this, of course, this might not apply to everybody, but the people who are watching this video are definitely going to be aware that this is probably just coming to them for a reason. So this sort of angelic, I'm almost feeling like there's an angelic extraterrestrial alliance in play that is just bringing this new level of light codes down the earth. That's almost the image that I'm getting. Like, it's not just angels and aliens separately, but there's like almost like they're merging together. Even maybe there are beings that are both also. That, I'm almost getting that hybrid energy there. It's like an angel-alien hybrid that's coming through, and it's like another collective now. Maybe this is due to some of those divine alliances that have been happening with some soul groups. And there's also been some separations from soul groups. I know my soul group did that just very recently, like last week. And so then that allows, of course, for other soul groups that are more compatible to come together. And I feel like the hybrid theme and the hybrid concept, the hybrid beings are going to find, they're going to find a new, how do I describe this? The hybrid beings are becoming a lot more, I say, important and prominent in our energetic experience and our understanding of all of these different star species. And I actually have kind of planned to make some videos about that topic as well, interestingly enough. Maybe that's my next video, because that I filmed because yeah, it's an important topic and not a lot of people are talking about which species are hybrids and which are not and so on. So that may be one of those things. And when it comes to the star of hope being within and the rainbow of hope, one of the archangels is called Hope also. I think one of them is called Faith also. That just came to my mind. These cards are very cleansing. That's what I'm getting here. There's this cleansing wash of energy coming through. And it's also soothing at the same time. It's almost like some fresh little water, like, spring water. It's just washing off any of those emotional damages. Thinking of a joke, but I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, just getting those emotional, what's the word? Remains, I'm not sure if remains is the right word, but the debris, that's just being like washed away by this water, this beautiful rainbow crystalline water that's coming through. And at the same time, we are allowing ourselves to jump out of our shell, because the joy energy and the celebratory energy is also very strong with this Three of Pots here. It's bringing those kind of that octopus, fish being energy, those type of energies, very oceanic energies are coming through here. And so there is this very playful energy also. So this is not just about I don't know. This is also about having more fun and having more play in our energetic experience. So this will be a lot of fun for a lot of us. And I do see this like very bright energy coming through and just like helping us on our path. So just get excited, because I'm already getting excited, because I'm just feeling this and I'm just like, yeah, it's so cute and it's it's adorable. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little read. These are the cards that I pulled. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Alvia from Starseeds and Soul Fractals, previously known by Inspiring Alien. My website is inspiringalien.com if you want to get a session or something like that. And I will get back to you in another video. Stay cute, stay cosmic, stay inspiring. I'll see you soon.